Pablo, I'll let you have this one.
Importance of the full-backs. I love it. I love this. We mentioned that before, you know, that is a really great movement from the left full-back, running inside when both players were outside. And look, right back, going in the perfect moment, reading the ball was there. And look, we were saying that about wing-back sometime. You see, it was too late now and allowed the full-back to score. It was a great goal. It's nice as a full-back when you see this a goal like that, you know, across from the left back and great finishing from the right.
Both full-backs in the 18-yard box, playing in a back four. Normally with wing-backs you'd say that both full-backs can get forward, but it's unbelievable how Wege gets on that side. I think he's good going forward, Wege. I know Didier wasn't impressed with him in defence. Brilliant goal for full-backs, that.
At 19, he becomes the youngest African to score in a World Cup. Just to explain a little bit more about the sort of run on the inside for a full-back rather than overlapping.
Well, many times as a full-back you see the right wing who play in front of you on the line. So it means that you have to make the run inside because the space is there. Different is when the wing's back comes inside and then you got the space on the outside to get forward for the cross, for the low back. So that was a great. You see, Mane is on the outside. He played it. Look at the fullback. He's there. He's waiting, but he see the space there. He makes the run. That was a great piece of skills there. Well, he's a little bit lucky, but good, nice, great cross, and the fullback from the other side.
And if you do that inside run, you can take two men out of the game, can you? As you said, the winger will be hugging the touchline, and the full-back as well.
Well, normally the winger's probably got 2 or 3 men on him, so it does free you up inside. You see it with Pep Guardiola and Man City, where he plays them full-backs inside, inverted. I think that's where you've seen it go in modern day, but you've got to have the skill and technique. You see Sabli then, when he got it inside, he did a little Cruyff, a little step over, and he gets the skill. Full-backs have got to be better technically now to play that inside run.
Didier, at half-time we discussed what constitutes a goalkeeping mistake. This is a goalkeeping mistake.
He stuck up for him at half-time.
Yeah, but this is a mistake, yeah?
This is a mistake. This one is a mistake because it doesn't read well the trajectory of the ball, and it's too far. It's too late. I don't feel he's laughing, but I'm disappointed with this, you know. And 2 mistakes, you know, because this one is too late. And after that, it takes time to get up and try to save the first one. So it's difficult to win games when you have these kind of mistakes. You know,
it probably cost Senegal.
It's poor because he shouldn't have come for the first one. I think it was too far out. So he stays on his line. He then has a better position then for the cutback. But you know what? This is when Japan was actually on top.
That was Cissé's reaction to his goalkeeping.
Goes straight to his goalkeeping coach there and blames the goalkeeping coach. That's what managers do.
Actually, his goalkeeping coach is Tony Silva, who actually also played in the 2002. It was part of the 2002 group as well. Japan had actually several chances, didn't they, in that second half? They could have been ahead.
They should have done much better. See, they gave the ball away, and you see that is great cross, and you have to score there. That was so easy. But it looks easy.
It looks easy, and sometimes you miss. You might be super excited to see like such an easy chance, and the focus might not be the same, and it's unlucky. It's unlucky. But this one,
I mean, look at the keeper's position here, did you? I mean, I don't know what he was doing there.
Leave my keeper alone.
Great skill from Kagawa then to backheel it to Inui, but the goalkeeper's position, I mean.
Yeah, he can do better. He can do better than that. You know.
Do you not think that wherever he might have positioned himself then, if it had just been 2 centimetres lower, it would have been difficult to say?
No, it was.
Such was the bend on it.
It was, and I'm sorry, Didier. I know you're a goalkeeper lover, but I saw the skill from Kagawa. It was a great backheel, good overlap from Inui. That's what he did for the goal in the first half. He came in for that left-hand side. It was a good technique, and another chance for Japan.
Let's just remind ourselves of the 2 goals in the first half. We'll come on to Inui in a moment, but Senegal took the lead, Didier, through Sadio Mane.
Yeah, this is I would call it Inzaghi goal, you know, being at the right place, even if you're not really involved in the action and score.
Can you claim that? Do you claim that, Adrian?
I would claim that every day. And I would celebrate like Inzaghi.
Yeah.
No, it's a poor clearance from the keeper and Sané. I mean, Mane is there. I mean, to score that goal, you have to be there. You know, so credit to him.
When you talk about it being the Inzaghi goal, is that just the movement to make sure you're in the right place at the right time?
You know, Inzaghi, you see him, he's not tall, he's not powerful, but the ball was always bouncing next to him. And he would score. People say it's easy goal, but for a striker to be in that kind of position, it's very difficult because you don't really think about these kind of chances.
When you were growing up, which strikers did you look at to want to base your game on, or did you want to learn from?
I look at number one for me was Marco van Basten, because he was tall and technically gifted, and Ronaldo the phenomenon because of his pace and his ability to go through the defense, and obviously I'm not that fast, but I tried my best.
They're not too bad strikers to model yourself on. Van Basten and Brazilian Ronaldo. Let's just take a look at the Japan goal in that first half from Inui.
Yeah, Inui, I think he's been impressive in this tournament. You see the spaces in midfield. Wasn't many spaces in midfield. We see the switch of that side. We see Sarr, who I know, and the fullback Wagate overcovers. Follows the run inside, doesn't see the run from behind him from Nagatomo. And that touch wasn't the best one, but when Inui gets the ball there, he cuts in, just like the chance in the second half. Fantastic the way he just bends it. Used as the defender, Kubalai, as a marker just to get round him. That touch there wasn't the best, but it was a good finish.
It's a very good finish, and you see, if he did that in the second half, I think he could have scored because the position of the goalkeeper was not good.
As I say, both need to draw in their final group games. I mean, if Colombia or Poland win tonight, then obviously, Pablo, that's going to put the pressure on those two going into the final group. It still feels wide open.
Yeah, it's quite open, that group. We'll see what happened with Colombia against Poland. That will be a crucial game for both of them. They will have to go for the win. And I think, you know, Colombia, they have great chances. They were very unlucky in the first game because they went down to 10 men after 5 minutes, I think it was. But I hope they can win the next game, and then we play Senegal third game of the group to have chances to go through.
What a game that would be as well. Tomorrow afternoon, the simultaneous final group matches start with Group A, where Uruguay and Russia have already qualified. The hosts have surprised everyone with their form so far, including possibly themselves. They're into the last 16. Do you think they could go further than the last 16?
No.
OK. Why not?
Well, I think they've got a good group. They've played some good teams at the moment in terms of good teams for them to get good results, and they are building a little bit of momentum, but I don't see real quality.
There appears to be grudging praise when it comes to Russia. There's stuff on social media at the moment, how far they've run, distance covered, intensity, various comments, you know, as regards they are further ahead than any other team in this tournament. But also people are going, well, they beat a very poor Saudi Arabia, Egypt weren't themselves. They don't seem to be getting... It's grudging praise.
Yeah, but you're playing at home, you got the crowd behind you, and this is what they're doing right now is far more, like, it's beyond expectations. So who knows what can happen in the next game, in the big, with a big pressure, with a great opponent. I don't see them going through this next step, but they're playing at home, so anything can happen.
So they're the Monday games. On Tuesday, Nigeria will be in action against Argentina. So that threatens to be an absolute belter. Pablo's got his fingers crossed. If they beat Argentina, they'll be through. A draw would also be enough unless Iceland beat Croatia. Then it will go to goal difference. Argentina have to beat Nigeria and hope Iceland do not win to definitely qualify. So 6:30 BBC One for the Nigeria-Argentina game. 7 o'clock on BBC 4 for Iceland against Croatia. Pablo's brought his drink on, which we're going to discuss in a moment, Mate. But given how disappointed you were after the other night for Argentina against Croatia, do you now have renewed hope?
That will be my last game, Nigeria against Argentina.
For us?
For us,
yes.
So I wish
you can go on with the
I
team.
can finish it off in a great way. I want to go back home, happy. We'll see.
Let's talk about the drink then that's on the table. So this is called Mate, and this was you making it earlier. So just to explain what this drink is, because it has huge cultural significance.
Yeah, well, this is a very traditional Argentinian tea. Also in Uruguay, it's very typical, and it's part of the culture. We love that. We share it. You see. Easy, we use that flask to put some hot water on it, and then we fill it up, and then we pass it on. Sometimes when we are with friends, I know that. You see, Otamendi there.
What's in it? What is it?
Suarez has it.
Suarez. We call it mate, and it's some herbs on it. Let's say we put some herbs on that flask, and then some hot water on it. Simple.
So is there any caffeine?
And then
is there caffeine
in it? A
in
bit
it?
of caffeine as well.
Okay.
DJ, come on, try.
Gracias, amigos.
And yeah.
You will play 3 more years drinking this. I'm telling you, I will give you that last day, and then you will give.
Do you drink it before games, you personally, we saw Suarez and Otamendi?
Exactly. You can drink it before the game. It's not a problem. It's no problem with doping and all those things as well. But normally, yes.
It's like a fashion thing. Is it a fashion statement?
It's social.
You think you're cool.
It's social. Sometimes in the dressing room, before the game, you're talking and you're sharing it. It's part of our culture. So,
but the interesting thing is the importance of it is that Uruguay have imported 180 kilos of it, I think, for this tournament. So that actually shows. This isn't. We're not just doing it as a gimmick. It actually shows how important it is to the Uruguay team.
I guess sometimes Uruguay is doing set places with the mate in the hands and drinking it because they are crazy with this, even more than Argentinian. But
and did he when you were at City or at West Ham? Have you had English players have it, or has it been?
No. I couldn't convince anyone to have to share it with me.
Let's stick to the tea and milk.
No, I gave one to Stuart Pearce at West Ham last time, but I was a bit scary because probably I chose the wrong man. He went, "Oh, that's horrible, Saba."
Did he taste it?
Yeah,
come on, Phil.
Come on,
come on.
It, Phil, come on. It's hot. It's not too hot.
It's hot water.
Yeah, it's hot water, but it doesn't really taste. It doesn't really taste nicely.
That's disgusting.
Oh, Phil!
No, don't.
Have a bit of cultural respect.
Look, it's a flask and a cup with a straw in.
It's a herbal tea. Pablo, thank you for bringing that in and explaining your culture. I am very sorry about him.